got a few days left.
Yeah.
He's young.
Huh?
He's Rebecca's age.
He's
Mine
young.
says the same thing all the time.
I'm very young. It don't feel young, does it?
Nope.
You need more money. Need more money.
Look at that.
I guess tomorrow. Later I get all my vitamins I have to take so that I can poop. Well,
Thanks, Hank.
Those are vitamins.
We needed to hear
That
that.
was a nice visual, thank you.
well, everybody was talking about their bodily functions earlier. I didn't think it was going to matter.
You went all the way to the end.
So everybody talking about Gaston and whatever else.
Up in the shop.
We're family, right?
It
Isn't
started
that part of
out,
getting old? You talk about the
See,
bodily
we didn't know
functions.
if that picnic table was
my
still
thought
solid.
was
It's
it'd
like
be
staying
fine.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid we'd have to pick people up off the ground today.
So I went to the stack
I
I
think about buying another box too now. It's got
got
that
it
big.
out, started cutting it to dimension. Alright.
I was at work on time one time last week, and nobody says anything.
They made it one day on time and they didn't say nothing? What's the matter with them?
Yeah.
Grabbed another board and run it through the planer and I said, that's walnut.
Well, I guess when
That
you're the
come off
boss,
the
you can do
same
that.
shelf. I said, what in the
My boss is in
world's
Florida
going on
full
here?"
time now.
So
I'm not the boss, but whenever I go, I show up about 10:15 and I leave at about 2:30.
7, 8, so I got plenty of room to
Yeah.
work with. Took those and stopped them back over out of the way. Dug some more boards out. And
Job's good though, huh?
plus, I guess it's cherry. So
Good.
I got the seat made, except for now.
They pay me to show up.
Boy, I already contoured
Real
the
good.
seat where you'd sit, instead of having a flat, it's.
I come home from the gym in the morning, he's still laying in
I
bed.
got the back ready
I come home from
today.
the gym in the morning, he's still laying in bed. I'm like, are you
And I
going
got the
down
arms
today? Yeah, I'll get there.
designated, ready to be cut out, so.
We have this
and I got the
text
rabbit
thread where,
set,
you
so
know,
all the rabbit pattern will be
4 or 5 people that are under me and that work with me.
whole
And
thing, so, and.
I got
it's
to looking
gonna
at
be
it the
a
other day,
birthday
gonna be
present
late.
for Louis'
Gonna be
wife.
late. Waiting on the
Her
plumber,
birthday is Monday, so.
waiting on the electrician.
I
Gotta
told-
get on there.
And they all know that I do all
I
that.
can't get it done.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So he said, well, I'll tell her that,
Yep.
I bought it on
Cat's lost, gotta
Amazon
find
and
a
there's
cat.
been a slight delay. So.
Gotta go to
in a couple
proctologist.
weeks before I get it
Precedence
done.
is set, you're stuck with
When I
it.
get it done.
She'll be impressed with Amazon for a few seconds
Yeah.
before she finds out it wasn't from Amazon.
Yeah, I don't know they made stuff like this.
It's gonna turn out gorgeous.
That sounds really nice. Yeah.
What are those?
I think a lot about where we could put a swing on our park.
no.
There's just not that great of a
No,
place.
You don't have it.
You don't.
It's the one,
Like this natural
the one
stuff.
thing the porch will lack. Hot
Well,
dogs.
We built a little thing.
It wouldn't kill me, I either.
Straight out of the factory.
That'd be great.
Or a hammock. That was really hard roast, no smelling them.
I like it, yeah, I've
I
seen
bought
that.
some of that. But it's the,
You gotta dip your fork in that too.
I got the
I don't
honey
know what to get more
mustard
of
and
that.
then
Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna be spending the day getting ready for the wedding.
there was the honey mustard brand. They had them at Aldi.
Everything outside cleaned up.
I love Aldi's.
Well, just working on.
I wish we had Aldi's in
Good
Aldi.
mostly now.
I was gonna say,
Aldi's?
we worked on a little.
I love
bit
Aldi's.
of
You've never
Good
seen
stuff there.
my wood chipper, have you?
When they got that Temptation Alley.
I've done 4-inch trees with it.
I come home with stuff I never knew I needed.
Marketplace.
I like go down that
Brand
aisle.
new, basically.
Dad and I'll
got
be like,
Tractor Supply on it.
Yeah, I'll get home, there'll be a
Brand new.
whole counter full of new stuff.
I paid $3 for it.
That's why he gotta keep going to work. Cause she keeps going to Aldi, down Temptation Alley.
Well, I've never complained or anything.
You like the stuff I bring home.
You got me that little mini
Blackstone thing.
mini Blackstone.
Oh,
grill.
You know those Blackstone grills?
Freaking
They had us one about this big.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
40
keep
bucks.
trying to get me fresh.
So I got home. First, he was like, yeah.
It's not been so bad
I used
yet.
the little tanks, but I bought an adapter so I can use the
The
big one.
ticks this year haven't been as bad as they were, at least like last
And I
year.
made a stand for it.
Last year we put the tick and flea killer stuff on helmet, or reapplied cash.
Cash
I
on it.
had to reapply it a few times.
Still season it up.
Well, she would
Yeah,
come
you
in
see
with
Mhm.
just ticks all over her. They weren't
Oh, yeah.
attached to her. They weren't like biting her.
Hose it off every now and
in her
then.
fur. And so like we would have to for at least like a month or two last year. We had to just like check her every time she came in. So she wasn't leaving them everywhere.
Can't do this at my house.
They would never be like attached to her though. So the flea and tick stuff was working. It's just like
Really?
they'd still hop on.
Yeah. The bug zapper, they're small enough the bug zapper won't get them. Go outside, get in your car, you close the door, there's 15 in there looking at you going, yummy.
Trust me, I don't want to get
Dog
one
comes in, doing his
Cause you
duty,
know you,
Yeah, I just had that.
come off
I
again.
love
We
meat.
made it, we made it. It's crazy.
so good.
Of course, the river's just,
yeah.
That'd be my worst
hill there.
fear, cause gosh, it would be just
the
like.
golf course, they got this stupid little pond.
You could actually turn green from that.
I think I'm gonna go over there with a bottle of cooking
I
oil.
don't know about
She got a call from
Cook
her
the great surface
yesterday.
of the water and
Or from her
wings whenever they go to
Pam.
hatch. It'll fly.
the wife of her.
Won't kill anything either, other than
And,
mosquitoes.
She was like,
Have you ever got those citronella
I'm up in
things?
Avon, and as I left,
Well,
we
the
got our
neighbor-
Starlink
I asked him about him, he
delivered.
goes,
Damn.
yeah, they work great until the
I was
mosquitoes
like, I
turn
know
them
he
away.
can't get him to text
I
me
was
back.
like, well, get a big
Go
one.
Check on him. I'm
You'd be
afraid he's
surprised
falling
what they
off
can
the
do when they work
roof.
together.
um,
I'm
we were
sure
like,
there's
he's
something
probably
you can
fine, you know.
Somebody to spray,
And-
but then you
Yeah,
gotta-
hairspray and a lighter.
But then I mean, but I mean, if you go around and spray your
Like,
dog,
I just need to go check
who
on
knows
him,
what
right?
that's.
So
Well,
we walked over
I'd
there,
rather
and he's sitting on his tractor, just
donate a
going
little
through
bit of
his phone.
blood.
We walked up, and I'm like, hey.
you ever wear those
Spray.
bracelets?
And he immediately goes, my wife told
Oh,
me.
I remember you talking about the lighter.
They were like, yeah,
They
yeah.
work
she
good.
said that.
Those little mosquito
Those are awesome.
bracelets, have you seen
So,
those? They work good.
I sprayed myself earlier.
I used
Oh,
office
you stood around
citronelle
talking
and
for like
what
half
else
an
was
hour.
it? 10% deep.
I was like,
Pretty
you want
strong.
me to
I
come
mean,
over?
you don't want to get it on your
Because he bought
sunglasses, it'll melt.
the exact
Yeah.
same mount that you have holding yours up.
It slowed them down.
And he's like, I was like,
Oh.
come
There
help
were
you
a few
out.
that took the
But
hit and
I
died,
know you will.
and then the backup troops came through. And
He was like, yeah, you're free
I was
tomorrow."
filming
Point.
lightning after
Let me
that,
know, and
that
then
tornado
We
last
went to dinner at your parents' house yesterday.
Let me tell you.
While we were there, he
Supercell
texted me
moving
and said,
across.
I just got it put up. It's looking great.
Cool.
And
So I got the camera out in
it's
the
like
back.
good. Pam
Then I
wanted
was
somebody
watching
there
the
to make sure
footage,
he didn't fall off the
and
ladder.
After I set the camera there, you could see.
I understand that.
I mean, they were obscuring the view. There were so many
He had a
mosquitoes swarming
stroke
that.
recently. He also, right before he had his stroke, he cut down a tree on a hill and it fell on his roof.
Oh.
And he didn't have.
We put that bug zapper out. I don't think we got it out yet, have we?
Sit on it.
He tried to get himself out, and then he eventually called somebody.
Had them drive
Them
across
had one
town
Temptation Alley, I'd have got it.
And I was like, well, we were right
Oh,
there.
cat.
You could have texted her.
You want a hot dog?
Sound like my
We're
neighbor.
having to replace the floors in our house, carpet we've had
We
for
love them
20 some
because
years.
and they love us.
Multiple dogs, cats, kids.
I love
Pretty
my
nasty.
neighbors.
I'd say, Charlie,
So,
call
you
me
know, it's
when
like,
you
well,
need to
you're gonna
cut
replace
trees.
floors, might as well
Oh,
repaint the
yeah.
living room. It's
Right,
been,
right.
you know,
Every
10 years since
time.
I painted.
No,
I've had the same color for
Down at
25
the
years, and I
end
thought,
of his
I want a
pasture.
different color. So my house looks calico right now, because I'll buy some
remodel
sanders.
time, I cut a
Can't
Three
really color
words.
like,
Every guy
Crop
cringes
toe.
when he hears them. Might as well.
whatever we was doing, then I laid it down there.
I do
We go
it.
down there and cut